arrived in San Claabol, and this is the last gas station before the route I need. I've done 100 kilometers on my tanks, so I've got about 400 kilometers left, but at altitude and off-road that's not enough. It's 380, 400 kilometers just to get out to the other side, so I need the extra kilometers to get into Chile. No gas here till 2-3 o'clock this afternoon. It's what, 11 o'clock now, but the queue, well, the queue goes all the way around the gas station and down the road. So I'm going to try and find out if there's anyone local selling it out of a barrel, see what I can find. I've met up with the two Germans I met out on the Uyuni Solar, the salt flats yesterday, Petra and Nico. They're in town here. We've asked around, there's no gas here at all. So I'm going to push on 50k to a little town. There's a couple of things on our overland and send at people who sell it. If I can't find it there, I'm going to have to come back here at 3 o'clock this afternoon when the fuel tanker arrives, and maybe do the Lagunas tomorrow. Is what it is. Right, we're going to the little supermercado. Apparently they got fuel here a year or so ago. Need some supplies for later anyway. The next option is there's another little town, 50 k's, but people sell it out of barrels. Maybe I'll find some there, otherwise I'm going to have to come back to this town for 3 o'clock this afternoon and hope I can get some. Ooh, God, my bike rattles when there's no earplugs in. Brilliant. So this guy here has got some. I literally only need 5 litres. Yeah, that one's full.
Okay. Yeah.
Just lift up the funnel. Just lift that up a bit so I can see it.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little smidge more. Okay.
I think now it's really.
So, yeah, it's just, that's it. So that's just the bottom of the fuel neck. That's fine. Cool. If I put it anymore, it'll come through the overflow and start pouring out.
Okay,
the floor,
that's
so,
fine.
Yeah.
Enough.
So do you want to stick that in your?
Ja, probieren, ja, klar. Works.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. South American trick with plastic to close it.
That's amazing. So the guys in this little scrapyard, workshop, whatever you want to call it, sold us 5 litres of fuel for 50 Boliviano, which works out not a lot, to be fair. £2.50, £3, call it £3, about $5. Yes, a little bit more than I would normally pay, but the main thing is I don't have to wait till 3 o'clock this afternoon now to get fuel. We're going to go to the supermercado, grab some water, and that's it. We're going to hit the Laguna, Ruta Laguna, 400 kilometers to the other end. We're about 25 kilometers from what we're going to turn south into the Ruta Laguna. We're at 14,700 feet. It's been windy. The guys have been slipstreaming me for the last, I don't know, 80 kilometers, and it's gonna be cold, you know. Even though the sun's out, it's not warm. So tonight I reckon it's going to be well below freezing, and we're planning on camping out near a Laguna. The key is finding something to break us from the wind. incredible. Flamingos in the wild. Apparently, I am very lucky to see them this close up. It's just amazing. Amazing. Some paper that was needed as we crossed the border. I only remember my TIP, but maybe I do have another piece of paper. Oh, it's a battle. You can't relax. You relax, you're going down, and then you get the odd rock hidden in the sand, which sends you off. Wow, this landscape is just incredible. Never ever experienced anything like this. Peru offers some amazing things, but Bolivia is also delivering. It's just incredible. This is paradise. Wait to get dark though. Then it won't be quite so paradisey. Wow. Kind of looking for somewhere to camp, but this isn't looking too good. I'm trying to get out of the wind. There's a lot of washout gullies here. Gotta be careful. Quite soft as well. Whoa, like that. So Nico's going to try a route out of here because it's pretty soft. And at least he's got some grip on his tyre. I think that's our route out in the morning. It's always good to have a guinea pig. We've got this wild camp spot by the lagoon behind us with flamingos. We've got into this dip as best we could to get out of the wind. We're about 14,000 feet up, so it's going to be cold tonight. So we're just making a little bit of bite to eat, a little bit of coffee, and yeah, I'm going to have some hospitality from Pietra and Nico.
Okay.
That onion smells really good.
In the moment.
Eight o'clock in the morning. Got dark about, I don't know, 6:45, 7 o'clock, in bed by 20 past. Wasn't too bad, didn't feel too cold. By midnight, I started putting more clothes on. Temperature drops into my tent at about -1, so it must have been about -5 outside. It was cold. It was cold. What a place to sleep. 4,200 meters up. So quiet. It's unbelievable. Listen. Nothing. It's incredible. Glad I've done it. I'm not looking forward to the next couple of nights because they're long, cold nights. The worst thing was my feet. What would have been nice if I had a blanket or something to put over the top of the sleeping bag, but wow. Shows how cold it was. The dromolite with my water in is frozen solid, and even sitting in the sun at the moment, it's not, yeah, it's solid. Gonna head down towards a place called Lake Colorado. We'll say goodbye to this place. This was an amazing camp spot, except the fact it was freezing cold. When I say freezing cold, it was probably -5 or 6, or maybe even lower last night. It was -1 inside my tent. So I've got to get up this hill. In my rear tyre, there's no tread left on it, pretty much. So I struggling with grip. These washouts are quite they're like little crevasses. Wow, look at this. Didn't see this last night because we went down over there. Pretty special. Ruts, sand, or volcanic, whatever, plus sand and washboard. You can see the amount of vehicles that do use this. In fact, you can see in the far distance a load of dust tracks, trails. Obviously the 4x4s are up here. Much in the same track that I was in. It's deep sand, and the second I tried to slow down, oh, it went all over the place. Unreal. There's that as well.
Go over the rocks. Under it's very hard.
Oh yeah.
So that's because that was an accident. I thought it's only gravel, but it isn't. It's like stone.
This is just incredible. It's go with this track. It looks easy. It certainly isn't. There's a lot of rocks, a lot of sand, washboard, some climbs. A perfect example here of rocks. Do not want to pinch puncture. You really got to pay attention. So hard to try and look at the landscape whilst you're riding, but it is phenomenal. Oh, here we go, sand.
some speed. Hey! It's incredible. What a ride. Everyone said this is pretty special. These mountains are just phenomenal. Look at the colours on that. I didn't get to Rainbow Mountain, but you know what? This one's much better. I'm about to put the goggles on though, because the black light just flattens everything out. This is unbelievable. Never thought I'd be riding in a place like this. This is just incredible. Oh! Oh, oh, the smooth stuff. Wow, look at these rock formations. I'll tell you, that washboard, the deep sand, is brutal. Look at that. I have to stop.